Okay, guys, video number 3. We've desperately needed for a long time a 6 to 7 minute jam song and a 10 plus minute jam song. So, gotta do the 10-minute one first. It's gonna be Little Wing. It's really easy. It's one thing the whole time. So it's just kind of dynamics and we'll really one of those where we turn the guitar down and really bring everything down. And when you go see a live show, the guy really takes his time, and you build up and go crazy. So, song itself's pretty easy. So let's go over that. Remember, always learn the basic bed first, then we'll put all the stuff on top. So it's easy. It's E minor. Just do the open chords first. To G, to A minor, back to E minor, to B minor, to B flat, but B flat's just a passing tone. It's actually a B major, but don't really worry about it. To A minor again. Now, here is the last little phrase. You go G, F, C, D. Okay, so let me play a little bit more in the rhythm. It's E minor to G to A minor, back to E minor, to B minor, to B flat, to A minor, to G, to F, to C, to D, and that's the whole thing. And then really it's just, if you do it all quiet, okay, so we'll bring it down, then we'll bring it up and stuff. So, easy. So, E, G, bass lines like that. That's back to your E. B. G, F. That was your C to D. Now, as far as guitar players having fun, it's all E minor, pentatonic. Okay, so that here. And then just very much like a question of dynamics, the first time, a little trill. Seems to be all quiet. And then so you bring it up and bring it down. That's something we got to work on. We need a song where we really stretch out like a real live band. So now let's have some fun for guitar student type of people. So E minor. Anytime all you're doing all that fun, cool sounding stuff, all you're doing is rearranging E minor. So I have E minor here, and that's good for like playing rhythm and stuff. I also have an E minor here. If I took a D minor, it's whatever it is, Dream On by Aerosmith. But that is not really one that's super useful in that form to do additions and stuff. So the best way to play a minor is he's like, here's E minor. See how these are 0, 0, 0. That's 12. So that's actually And then what he's doing is, this is E minor, but up here, I'm just playing the notes that I need. So his thinking is, well, here's E minor pentatonic, and the low note's 12 every time, right? So instead of just going something like that and playing individual notes, you're just doing the Hendrix thing where I flatten 2 strings and then I do the move while I hit both strings. Okay, so if I've got E, he just goes and then ends on the G. But you could do that anywhere. You could go E, okay, then to the G. Remember, the idea is I've got a G bar chord and I just want to fragment it. So that little thing, you gotta get used to visualizing this. It's the same chord you already play, but I just fragment it so the last 4 strings that I play just become a shape that looks like this. And then it's very useful when you want to separate out the bass line. And then I fragment a little more until the top 2 strings are just both 3s. And then when I make the chord again, I say, well, what are the notes on top I can add? So anytime you hear something like that, he's just, what's the bass chord behind it? With Hendrix, he just rides that, puts that little... If you notice, there's the normal chord, and I've got to take this note and add it on and off, and then when you have the other note going at the same time, you get that thing we call double stop or bleed or what have you, but it sounds really cool when you get both notes ringing simultaneously. So, okay. Now when we come up to A, it's a minor chord, right? So, basically, if you've got a minor scale there, you got minor pentatonic, any one of the notes, like I said, same thing. One of the notes of these you can use is do that flat trick, and then when you hit both of them, and get used to that, you don't want to go da-da. You want to rush the timing, so you are hammering as soon as you hit the first one. See that little jump in the rhythm? Okay, so look, it's going to be E minor, G, A, back to E. Now here he's going to just take E minor here as a bar chord, and play stuff off this one. Okay, so and then you're going to go to your B minor now. When you actually play, you're going to do it up here. And when you're Stevie, you bend that like a blues guy. When you're Hendrix, you just keep going. Anytime you got a minor chord, you've got all these. That'll go over any minor bar chord shape. And then you just have to go over the song itself, make sure it can be actually deployed there. You see a lot of times it's by usage. So, okay, so let's go over that again. So I got E minor, start, G, A minor, to E, to the B minor, then you go to the B flat, that's going to be a major, but it's a pass, so now Stevie, I hate to say it, because I know Scott will get mad, but is a little bit more primitive. he just goes and does that blues move again. He's back to A minor, so he just goes, whatever it is. Whereas Hendrix actually spells out the actual minor chord fragment. It just sounds a lot cooler to my ears. So when Hendrix comes to the minor, he goes, if I can play it right, sorry about that. Where Stevie X, it's kind of just a blues guy. He's just like, I was that idea I showed you. Hey, I've got a minor. I'm just going to do that. Whereas Hendrix is like, hey, the actual notes are that. So